Well, this video is for Tuesday, November 8th, and that date should ring a bell for you because it's the day that we elect the next president of the United States. So, whether you're old enough to vote or not, whether you're really caring about this election, because I remember whenever I couldn't vote, it's like you didn't want to get too wrapped up in it because what can you do about it? But either way, you at least have social media because you're watching this video at this moment. So you've at least been exposed to the other sides of it and people arguing back and forth and posting their opinions and things like that on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all the things that we have available to us. So you've seen that. So I want to take some time today on a day that's it's a pivotal day for our country to kind of bring us back into focus on what God says. And it's very simply in one verse, it's Proverbs 21:1. It says, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Like the rivers of water, he turns it wherever he wishes." So with all these posts about opposite sides, and even some that are in the middle that are just good posts, I mean, it's the whole gambit. But in the midst of all of that, we still have to understand that God's still on the throne and God's still in control. So when you see these posts that are angering because they're supporting an abortion candidate, or you see these posts that are supporting another candidate that anger you or whatever, and you're seeing these fighting going back and forth and the commenting on each other's and family turning on one another, I mean, all the things that are going on, you still have to remember that God is still on the throne. And on Tuesday or today, whenever we find out who is the next president of the United States, you know that God knew that already. God could understand that. God had a plan in place already for that person. So let's not be so discouraged if it's not our candidate, or let's not be so discouraged by what we see people fighting about that we forget that God is still in control. God can still turn someone's heart, and it is still our responsibility, by the way, based off of Romans, that our responsibility is to pray for our country's leadership, whether we like the candidate that gets in or not. It's our responsibility to pray for, to love our country, to pray for our country, to pray for revival, but to be ourselves the spark of revival in our country. And that goes much farther than just posting about it on Facebook or even recording a video of it. It goes beyond that. It goes to telling people in person about the person of Jesus Christ and what he's done for them. So let me be an encouragement to you today that no matter what happens tonight, when our next president is elected, whoever it may be, there's one thing that never changes, and that God is still on the throne. So let me make that an encouragement to you, just so that you can stay encouraged today and just have a good day. Today's teen of the day is Faith. Pray for her as she is going to be singing here soon in youth group. She's going to do a special for us. Just pray that she'll be able to get enough practice in for that, and that she has a good week at school, just has some quality time with her family, and just enjoys her week. All right, you guys stay encouraged.